What is up, my Bakken family? Matthias Novason here, back at you with another What If Deku Was the Hunter Part 3 this time. Um, so, last time we left off, Deku was about to attack All Might at the beach, thinking he was a villain, if I recall. And I've read the comments, a lot of you want Deku to well, I've seen one of you say that you want Deku to have gone in Kilia's Nin types. Excuse me. So, I guess. All right. Um, Now, I don't remember too much about the Nin types. I've been trying to study up on it, and I'm not going to remember it all, so forgive me if I say anything about the Nins wrong, and please correct me in the comment section below, and if possible, give me some ideas on what Deku's abilities could be in the future. So, but he's not going to get in this part, or he will, probably later on. I don't know. Maybe he'll figure it out when All Might accidentally punches him. Epic foreshadowing? Maybe. Alright. So, as All Might walked up on Deku, Deku hears All Might walking up to him, and this is because Deku was on alert. He's always on alert. He always has his guard up because he doesn't know when anybody could attack him. Because he's technically corkless for the moment, for the time being. So, when All Might walks up on Deku quickly turns around and stops halfway at All Might's abdomen. You know where he got that injury at? He stops inches away from there, realizing that it was All Might. All Might, I would say got a little on guard. He got caught a little bit off guard because he didn't think anybody's reaction time would be that good, or anybody's senses would have been that sharp. So Deku would have hit All Might. I'm not gonna lie, he would have, but he noticed it was All Might, so he stopped about a few inches away from his injury, and he put his leg down, saying, "Hello, All Might. I didn't know you were here." All Might would have said, "Are you sure?" Yes, I thought you were someone else. Okay. All Might offers to train Deku. Deku's like, "Sure, I'll take you up on that offer." Because, hey, training with the #1 hero. Who will be dumb enough to pass it up? Bakugo. Okay, he probably wouldn't because he admires All Might just as much as everyone else, but still, All Might's, not All Might, but Bakugo's pride's a bit up there. He needs to be taking down a pig. I'm not lying. I know there's a lot of you out there that agree with me that Bakugo is an absolute pride head. He's almost like Vegeta, except Vegeta knows when to put his pride aside. Alright, going back to the what if. Deku accepts All Might's training offer, and they train at the beach for about about 3 months, 3 or 2 months, no, 3 or 4 months. Yeah, about 3 or 4 months. The beach would have already been cleaned by the 2 month mark, and Deku would just be sparring with All Might for the 3rd month. Deku would criticize All Might's fighting style, but he would also respect it because All Might had became #1 with his fighting style alone. So he would just say, he would ask All Might why he doesn't use kicks and stuff like that. Because he thinks it would be a bit more effective with his core if All Might had used kicks, because the legs are the strongest muscle on the body. Well, strongest group of muscles on the body, because they're always moving. And they're holding up all this weight, so I digress. Anyway, All Might would take Deku's words to. He would keep his Deku's words in mind, but would still stick to his fighting style, because it's just like a bit of a friendly chatter between peers. All Might criticizes Deku in his tactics and his fighting style, helping him improve. And Deku will point out a few of All Might's flaws and help him improve. It's just like that, like a mutual friendship bond. Um, All Might would offer Deku his quirk, but Deku would turn it down. And All Might would be like, "Why would you turn down this power?" Deku would be like, "Cause I don't need it." Like, yes, it's a great quirk and all, and I am honored that you picked me, a quirkless nobody, out of a few people a few dozen people that have powerful quirks to accept it. I am really honored, but I believe I can make it into at least a top 100. I think I can make it to like a lower 100 on his own power alone. That's what Deku would say. All Might still kind of dumbfounded that someone actually turned down the power. Will be like, all right, if that's what you want, kid. But would you still like me to train you? And they could be like, yes, please. Um, so about like the fourth month, yeah, about like the fourth month, All Might would take Deku to Nada's what's it called, agency, and there he would meet Mirio. Now, Deku still doesn't know anything about Nin right now, but his battle instincts are so sharp has that he has like a small aura around him that he can see, but he doesn't know what it is. And it's like just slowly seeping out for a little bit till he figures out how to like um control it. So he still doesn't know what it is. He's just gonna think it's like something to do with I can't really say a quirk because he knows he's quirkless. So he's gonna probably just think that it's some effect due to a lot of training. now now Deku would ask Nada if he could spar against Mirio because Mirio was said to be the number one candidate for All for One. I said it again. I mean one for all. Yeah, because Mirio is the like number one candidate for One for All. Nada would question would want to ask Deku why would he want to spar against Mirio, and Mirio being Mirio would say I accept. Nada would look at Mirio with I don't know what kind of face, so let's just say a shocked face, and Nada would say, "Don't kill the kid, all right?" Deku would be like, don't kill me. I doubt he could kill me even if he tried, because he's cocky. And I'm adding a lot of this on my own, because I don't know what happened at Nada's agency. So, I digress. Deku versus Mirio. Now, I forgot what Mirio's quirk name is, but let's just say he phases through the ground and pops up right behind Deku and tries to punch him. But but Deku's instincts are, you say, 10 times sharper than they were in canon, so he would have dodged it and instinctively come come for, come at Mirio with a hook kick to the jaw, which it would phase straight through him. Deku would have been shocked at like that's such an overpowered quirk because now he's gonna have to find the interval where Mirio isn't all what's it, transparent? No, not transparent. I can't think of the word. what's it called? Okay. For now, let's just say phasable. God damn it, I can't remember the word to save my life. Hold on real quick. I figured out the word, and it's pretty much Mirio's court premonition. So Deku has to figure out when Mirio is not perminating, so he could actually land a solid blow on him. But at the same time, Mirio would be very surprised with Deku's like instinct and his reaction time and speed. Deku's reaction time and speed would also surprise Nada, because someone without a quirk being this quick and this reactive is very rare indeed. So Deku and Mirio go on for a little bit, and eventually Deku does land a effective blow on Mirio, almost, well, not almost knocking him out, but making him cough, vomit a bit and gasp for air. But in that split moment, Deku went wailing on Mirio just to put him down, and that would be one victory for Deku and 0 for Mirio. Mirio would be down on the ground, Nadai shocked, All Might shocked, and Mirio unconscious. And Deku would have been like, finally, I finally got him. So, yeah. After that entire ordeal, Mirio wakes up, stretches, asking Nada if he lost. Nada would say severely. And Mirio would be like, crap. Well, that Deku guy is very strong. Mirio asks Nada where Deku is at the present moment. Nada would say he and that Deku and All Might had left a few moments. The moment he got to was it a hospital? So, well, not a hospital, but they left like a few minutes ago while Mirio was still unconscious. Mirio said to himself that one day they will have that rematch and he will come out on top. I might let that happen. I don't know, but Mirio will get one for all. But I'm not going to just flat out give it to him right now, because, well, him and All Might, because Deku, All Might, and Night Eye were just there to gauge Deku's power against someone with a powerful quirk. But Mirio was underestimating Deku, so yeah, he lost. He lost because he thought it was an easy win for him. So yeah, I digress. So now we are going to this would be the fourth. No, not fourth. This is the fifth month. Deku, All Might asked Deku, will he be alright with training by himself from now on? Deku said yeah, and that he wasn't going to do too much training for the next 2 months. He was going to do some meditating and studying, because the practical exam also has a written test in it before they have to actually fight the robots and stuff. So, yeah, he stood because meditating will help him have better control over his emotions, and unknowingly also improve his control with Nin. And while he studies, he'll have a higher chance of getting a higher rank in the written test before the practical exams. So, but I'm not gonna. Well, I might do the practical exams this episode, but I don't know. I might. Anyways, so Deku for the next 2 months had done none but meditate and study, and did a little bit of physical training just to keep himself up to a speed with strength and stuff, just so he make sure he wasn't lacking behind. But one day, while he was studying, he ran up across something called he ran up across something on the internet that said something about key control and an invisible aura that he's been seeing on his body for as of late. So when he sees this links explaining things about Nin and Ki and Chi, he's he started studying up on that during like halfway through the 5th month. So his control with Nin ain't going to be like his mastery over Nin ain't going to be great, but his control is going to be about um master level because he's also been well, not master level, but about a novice or expert level because he's also been meditating for like a few months, for like almost an entire 2 months now. Well, no, not expert. Um, he'll be a noob. He'll be a noob at controlling man. How about that? He'll be a novice. That's it. Um, so they would find this water test and would explain to him how to like shift his or um, what's it project his aura out towards a cup of water, and if the water like overflows, then he's an enhancer. If it tastes sweet, he'd be a transmitter. I forgot what else happened because, like I said, I don't remember. But I don't remember a lot of it. But I only remember non-Killua things. So when Deku does this, he notices that the water started to overflow. But he was also curious to see if the water's taste had changed. And when he drank it, it tasted like honey. So Deku learned that he had two Nin types or two Ki types, and he had asked himself, was it possible to have two? Because when he looked up on the internet, it wasn't necessarily possible to have two different Nin types unless you were like that specialist that could control a little bit of everything. So Deku had the thought that he might be able to control all types of Nin because of what happened, but at the same time, he only had like two effects come from the water, so I digress. But am I foreshadowing something about Deku being a specialist? Probably, maybe. Now, if he is a specialist, then yeah, I didn't do anything. That's all the comments. All right, so if you guys want Deku to only have the two Nin types, or to be a specialist and control a little bit of every Nin type, then go ahead in the comments, say specialist, or if you want him to only have the two, put down Gon and Killia. But that's about it. Anyways, so this is at the practical exam now. Deku, well, I forgot to mention, Deku at this point is able to use not kin, but frick, what's it called? Shu? I believe it's Shu. Shroud his aura on his body as a type of defense, which is also the main state the hunters always have it. So Deku's pretty much mastered that at this point because he has to like always have it on. He even had it on when he was asleep, so he's pretty much have it down. He pretty much has Shu down packed at this point. And while Deku was walking up the stairs, he wasn't necessarily nervous, but at the same time, he's not going to be overconfident in himself too, because he knows there are a lot of people there that could still easily kick his butt and win. But that's only if they don't underestimate him, because if they do, Deku is going to win hands down. Because well, we don't know anything about him, but he's going to know that they are like underestimating him, and he will use that to his advantage. Because well, like I said, he's a hunter. If he sees a weakness, he's going to take it. He's not going to be like he's not going to be a samurai, a person that likes a fair fight. He will do any means necessary to win. but he will also still treat people fairly and respect like most heroes should. And he's not gonna be the type for money because well he's lived in the forest for almost most of his life, so he knows how to like grow food and hunt for food. So yeah. Anyway, this is the in the Ren test. Deku would get higher than usual. He'll probably be like um about 50 points above Bakugo. So he'd probably be like, and Bakugo, if I remember, was fourth place. So I don't know who was in third place, but um, let's just say Deku got second. Right below, I believe it was Momo. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, but Bakugo would be pissed the hell off. He'll be he'll be thinking to himself, how the hell did the nerd get smarter than me? Because well, Bakugo always thinks he's the best. Well, oh boy, I am going to enjoy making Bakugo look like an absolute fool in the robot test. Now, those of y'all that remember, All Might's high score in the test, highest score All Might had in the test was about, I believe, 200 or 300 robots. I don't remember. I don't remember. It was probably 200 points. So yeah. At the starting line of the and Deku doesn't know Iraq because he didn't trip or fall. I forgot to point that out. So Deku would be somewhere by himself, stretching, getting himself ready. Um, Now Ida wouldn't walk up to him because the only reason Ida ever actually walked up to Deku was because he was about to go talk to Raka, try to help her calm down or something along the lines of that. But no, for the sake of plot and just to get everybody to meet each other, let's just say Deku sees this girl all nervous and shaken up. Now, um, since Deku is still technically a kind-hearted, well, mushroom, well, not mushroom, but marshmallow, he's gonna try to calm down the girl and try to like help her. But then here comes our favorite Florida speedster, Ida. Um, Ida would be doing that, the energetic boy hand thing speech saying, "Are you going over there to mess with this poor woman?" She's probably trying to calm herself down so she can be ready for this exam. And they're gonna be like, "Hey, hey, 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 okay, okay, calm down. I, you don't even know. I wasn't gonna probably go over there. Who knows? Maybe I was just gonna go stand over there because it's closer to the exit." You know, they're like, blah 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 blah. So, and Ida will probably keep on rambling on at this point because, well, he's Ida. Probably go on about something like speech and honor and Mert, all things along the lines of that. Deku would be like, okay, 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 I'm gonna just stay here. I'm just stay here. God. And then Ida will walk away. Deku would swipe his forehead saying, God, he's intense. Then President Mike would say, are y'all ready for the test? And then he would count down from 3, 2, 1, then say, go! Now, I haven't really given Deku a type of speed limit, so let's just say he's almost as fast as Ida. He would be like right beside Ida while he's doing his normal speed thing, but when he does his super roll burst, Deku ain't gonna catch up anytime soon. Let's just say that. But yeah. So when Deku when the first robot Deku sees, well, remember he's not super strong, but he's strong enough. He picks up the robot and slams it. Well, not necessarily picks it up, but he like flips it into another robot. Now, I don't know how he's going to destroy it, but let's just say he rips off a piece of metal and stabs the robot, pulls the metal out and jumps down. Wait for it to blow up and boom, 3 points. Because the robot he killed was like a 1 pointer and a 2 pointer. Because the 3 pointers are pretty big and he has to actually jump up pretty high. But yeah. So now no, it's not Shu. It's not. I think it's Ken. No, it's not. It's yeah, it's Ken. Um, yeah. Deku would then use Ken and boosting up his power and speed about 2 or 10 times. That way, he actually be able to punch through the robots with some sort of ease and actually start gaining points. Now, with Ken on, he'll actually be hurting these robots a lot. He'll actually be destroying robots a lot quicker than Bakugo. Now, Deku doesn't know about Ko yet, so I'm not giving him Ko. Or is he called Hal? I forget. I think Ken's the I thing. Shit. I'm getting my things mixed up here. Whatever, for the time being, let's just say the battle mode's Ko. Not Ko, but Ken. So Deku will start destroying robots left and right, racking up them points like a madman. You will see Deku literally. Well, he's not even running at this point. He's just destroying one robot and literally leaping off its carcass to another one. So he hasn't really touched ground yet. He's pretty much like flying, and people would think, is he flying? Is this quirk flight? But no, it's just Deku destroying robots and jumping off and using the force of the explosion of each robot to keep himself mid flight to get to another one. So by this point, Deku would have about roughly 150 points. No, not 150, but like 180 points at this point. When he hears some like girl scream, cause he didn't hear a girl scream yet. Everybody then hears this alarm go off, and then boom, the 0 pointer comes out. This huge robot goes Billy Wops through a building, and everybody's just running. Ida slowed himself down to see if there was Ida kept running, and because I don't think Ida knew about the extra point system within the hero course. But as I said, Deku was smarter than this, and he would actually figure out that there is also rescue points before the test also started. So, but he would still save people on basic instinct, because it's a hero's duty to save people in need of saving. So, yeah. So Deku would hear this girl scream, and at this point, Deku would try to scope out the area to see who was screaming. And when he sees this girl trapped under some rubble. Deku uses as much force as he can and doesn't realize that he was using Ko at this point, and leaps off the building, literally leaving a mini crater there. Now, at this point, he was moving pretty decently fast, I would say about 50% of Ida's reciprocal burst, and about under 20% of All Might speed, and like does a X dive straight into the robot's face. But it wasn't enough speed to actually pierce through it, but it was enough to knock the thing back and destroy it. Now, at this point, Deku was just falling, and he didn't know how to recover from a fall from that height, or know he was going to survive. So, and this is going on for far too long. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make this quick. Deku Deku uses, well, shrouds himself in Nin again and just braces for impact. When he hits the ground, there was like a mini crater there, but he was fine for like the time being. So Deku stood up and stretched a bit, and probably groaned in pain because it still hurt relatively a lot. And he went over to the girl under the rubble. He saw that the girl's leg was stuck, which is why she couldn't get away from the 0 pointer. So Deku had focused all his nin, and well, he didn't necessarily focus all his nin, but he just thought that he needs a lot of power, and had unconsciously surrounded his arm in nin. Well, not arm, but fist in nin, and like shattered the boulder. It didn't break into shards; it turned into dust. Because let's just say he put a bit too much force in it, that he actually tired himself out as well, a bit too much, about to like dangerous levels that he himself almost fainted. But he still had enough power to pick up the girl and take her over to a safe distance. Then he collapsed. And that is it. In the next part, we will be at the first day of the of UA. And for now, my Baka family, that will be part 3 of What If Deku Was a Hunter. I have a new idea. I do have a new What If coming out soon. It'll be something completely different from What If of this What If and the other What If. And if you guys want part 3 to What If Deku had Broly's Berserker form, please, you guys are gonna have to bug Kid Zeus about it, because I think he forgot. Alright, guys. I'll Bakaman out.